had always heard that the classroom down at the end of the hall was haunted. I never believed it until I experienced it for myself. It was the very first days of the school year. My friends were whispering to each other about some weird stories that my classroom was also where a girl admitted to suicide about a year ago. And she was Brianna, a friend of mine who had been ruthlessly bullied and under depression for a really long time. They believed that she was then a ghost and cut the class. I didn't believe in ghosts and just ignored them until that day when I was caught sleeping during the lesson and had to clean the room after school as a punishment. At first, I can't remember. It was about 6 p.m. and I was really tired. All of a sudden, I heard a very familiar song cry on my shoulder. As a habit, I sang to the song without realizing where it came from. If you wanna cry, cry on my shoulder. I would enjoy my favorite lyrics, and it also reminded me of Brianna, who used to be very close to me. That girl found died right in this room by me. At that moment, I heard another strange sound, seemed like someone who was crying. Who would ever stay here that late? I wondered. Hello, who's that? I shouted, and answered me was nothing. The cry stopped. I started worrying and thought about the scary stories that my friends had told me. Suddenly, all the light went out. I got into a panic that everything I could do was running to the door, but it was shut and locked outside. In terrified, I remembered that my math teacher, Mark, was still at school. I picked up the phone and called him, believing that he could save me. But damn, I swore my phone was out of battery. The final hope of my had gone. No one would dare to save me. I fell down on the floor and started crying. If you wanna cry, cry on my shoulder. If you need someone who cares for you. The song played again and reminded me of the moment when I found that friend had died. I cried louder and imagined what if I die here, lonely like Brianna used to. After a while, I heard someone walking towards the classroom and somehow I saw a part of her face. I was terrified and screamed to the bed that I could and fainted down. The woman looked exactly like Brianna. I woke up at teacher's room. Mr. Mark heard my scream and came to save me. I was safe. I told him everything, and all I could know was he saw my English teacher Beth run away from the hall where I was found fainting. After more than a month trying to find out what Miss Bell had done when I faced such danger, finally I knew that she was Brianna's sister. She believed that I was the only one who could save Brianna from depression and death, but I didn't. So I was also one of those who caused Brianna's death. I tried to explain to her that I couldn't do anything and convinced her to trust me. She did, then left school without saying goodbye, and I never see her again.